Hi there, welcome back Greeks and welcome to CPU.
Kalimera Greeks, welcome once again. This is Sir JV and we are now in Module 22. Earlier we have studied the first part of Module 22, which is the perfect tense. And this morning we will continue with the second part, which is about the pluperfect tense. So are you ready? All right, so let's begin our lesson with the pluperfect tense. So the pluperfect tense is the second part of our module 22. Actually, it is only one, but because it's long, I need to divide it into two parts. So last time we have learned the perfect tense and its forms in the passive and middle, as well as in its active forms. So today we will learn the pluperfect. But here are our knowledge and objectives for this lesson. You'll be able to understand the function of the perfect tense and the perfect participle. And you'll memorize the forms of the pluperfect tense. And of course, familiarize yourselves with the conjugation of oida. All right, so let's proceed. As the name indicates, the perfect tense stands for perfected action. What does it mean? It is an action which has been completed and stands completed in the present. In English, translations are accommodations to the Greek perfect and do not express the full force of this tense. The perfect tense conveys three ideas. Firstly, the action which has occurred in the past, an action which has come to a culmination, and which stands as a completed result. So it can be shown in two ways. So we have seen here, it is an action occurred in the past and has a culmination, or it is continuous, or it is an action that happened in the past only once. No? By the way, the dotted lines shows a subsequent, no? Over and over again. And the straight line is just one action that is being done in the past and has completed. Or this one, the emphasis is in the beginning of the action. Usually the perfect active is translated by English present perfect. Thus, leluka means I have loosed. So let's take a look at the example here. Let's read all together. Ho ein ap arches. Ho heopatkamen. Toys of Talmois, Hamon, Perito Lugo, Tes Zues. So what does that mean? Hoi is, of course, demonstrative pronoun, that or which, was, ain, of course, the verb to be, up. It is the elided form of apo. From, our case, means beginning. Of course, another demonstrative pronoun. Your kamen, this is our perfect tense. We have seen toys with the ophthalmos, of course, eyes, plural, of us. Very concerning logo, that is the genitive of the word logo. Teis sues, of life. So let's read the translation. That which was from the beginning, which our eyes have seen, concerning the word of life, is found in 1 John chapter 1, verse 1. Let's proceed to the other functions. Sometimes the perfect can be translated correctly by the English present tense, as in Philippians 2:24. Let's read all together. Pepoita de en Creo. Pepoita means I am persuaded in the Lord. The meaning is actually I have been persuaded, or and I stand persuaded. The passive rather than active voice demonstrates the true nature of the perfect tense when in English translation. An example of this is the use of of Old Testament quotations by New Testament writers, where they usually employ the perfect passive of grapho. The idea is that it has been written or stands written. Example, let's read all together. Dioti gigraptai, hoti hagioi eseste, hoti ego hagios eimi. Dioti, of course, is for. We have here the perfect of grapo gigraptai, hoti, conjunction. Hagioi is holy. You shall be, of course, that's the future. Hoti, conjunction, ego, I, hagios, holy. Of course, I am. Let's read the translation. For it is written, you shall be holy because I am holy. It is found in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 16. So this time, let's proceed to the pluperfect tense. The pluperfect tense is rare in the New Testament. Where it appears, it expresses action that took place in the past, with the effect continuing up to a point. But from the writer's viewpoint, the action and the effect are past experiences. The Greek pluperfect corresponds to the English past perfect tense, which is I had loosed. Unlike the perfect tense, the pluperfect is a true past tense and is used only in the indicative mood. Okay, so let's take a look at the form of the pluperfect. The pluperfect is formed on the perfect stem. An augment is often used in addition to the reduplication. But in the New Testament Greek, sometimes the augment is missing. The pluperfect active of luo consists of the augment plus the reduplication, the stem, the sign of the perfect ending. And let's take a look at the summary. So we have, of course, the augment. But of course, in the New Testament, the augment is not seen. But in the pluperfect, you can see the augment plus the reduplication of lu. As you can see, lu is duplicated with the lambda and added by an epsilon. And lu is the stem plus kappa is the sign of the perfect, and ain, the pluperfect ending. That's why it becomes elelukane. This is a pluperfect active indicative first singular of the word luo. So let's take a look at the pluperfect active indicative of luo. So in the singular, first person is elelukane. It means I had loose. The second person, elelukes, you had loosed. And in third person, eleluke, he, she, it had loosed. In the plural, it is elelukamen, we had loosed. Second person, elelukate, you had loosed. And third person, elelukesan, they had loosed. Let's read from the top all together. Begin. Elelukane, elelukes, eleluke, elelukamen, elelukate, elukesan. Very good. So that is the pluperfect active indicative of luo. Let's proceed to the last, which is the conjunctions of oida. Since oida is such a common verb in the New Testament, it is important to learn its forms. The verb is based on an old stem, aid, and is a second perfect in its forms. However, oida has a present meaning and is translated this way in English. The future of oida is eideso. So eideso. Of course, it's very different because it is called the second perfect. Okay, let's take a look at the present active indicative of oida. In a singular, it is oida. It means I know. Second person is oidas. You know. Third person, oide. She, it, he, it knows. In the plural, it is oidamen. We know. You have also the word oidate. You know. And the third person, oidasi, they know. And the infinitive, eidenai, to know. So this is oida. Actually, oida is a similar word which is ginosko, which means know also. Okay, let's read from the top. Begin. The present active indicative of oida. Oida, oidas, oide, oidamen, oidate, oidasi. And infinitive, eidenai. Very good. So that's it for the pluperfect tenses. So don't forget to answer your assignment in our Canvas account and pass it on the next before the deadline. So that's all for today. Thank you, and I hope you have learned a lot. In our two lessons, we have the perfect and the pluperfect tenses. God bless, and see you in the next lesson. Antio!